far from me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way. Still on my way. And I'm still on my way.
Still on my way.
But the top don't look too far from me.
No, the top don't look too far.
Never caught off, not one day.
Never caught up, not one day.
But I'm still on my way.
Quedo con el Intomai, la mente rezando el sky. Yeah. Tinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace es un palo, Le pensé, you know, esta vida mami es un regalo. La isla se robó el show, yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy... Cuando eran tiempos de comienzo y tú estás pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso. El día que me junté con Sergi sabía de sobra que haríamos historia. Grabamos 1000 palos, reímos, lloramos, papi, y el resto es historia, Momentos que nunca se nos irán de la memoria. L.A.L.B. mami, a.k.a. los favoritos de tu novia. Nunca me olvido de los que tuvieron en los tiempos que estaban mal. De party con Rosito y Edu cuando pisa la capital. Es un día quiero que vos y Sao hablen en mi documental. Confiaron en mí cuando no era nadie, confiaron en mí cuando no había nada. Mami, ahora tenemos de todo, tenemos pa' coger. Ya no intenten hablar con Feliz, él tampoco va a coger. 2021 sembrar, 2022 recoger, 2023 coronar, 2024 desaparecer, Mami está tranquila, papi está tranquilo. ¿Qué más quiero? El dinero no me pone contento aunque ofrezcan 7-0. La Porsche cae en color, asientos de cuero. Pegado en la isla, pegado en España, pegado en el mundo entero. En el colegio mi hermana frontea de ser mi hermana, Mi otra hermana también frontea de ser mi hermana, Mi piba frontea, se saca fotos, Y la mamá no frontea, pero podría solo por ser mi mamá. Me río porque habla de mí y eso que ni me ven. Y yo escribiendo y me vi en la cima sin querer. Y ahora solamente se ve la punta del iceberg. Papi, no hay uno más duro, si es que lo hay, dime quién. Que veo con el Linton LBS, you know. Pinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace es un palo, LBS, you know. Esta vida, mami, es un regalo. La isla se robó el show, yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy... que tu colega sea tu inspiración. Solo éramos 4 trabajando cuando eran tiempos de comienzo y tú estás pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso.
Up next, the Clippers taking on the Jazz. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they're on the road in a hostile arena. They know they can grab a win in this environment, and their chance to prove it starts now. Jazz, Clippers. We'll be right back on 2K Sports.
Drip for free, you know you got power. Ain't trying to throw the whole bag at me. Oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours.
Look at you, face down on the floor. I told you, you don't have it. Power.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Russell Westbrook.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
So here's the Clippers starting group. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Terrence Mann is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubac in at the 5. And for Utah, John Collins out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's George. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3. Well, Grant, something these teams have in common is their phenomenal rebounding ability. Who do you see winning the battle on the boards?
You know, it could go either way. I mean, frankly, sometimes there's an element of luck on the glass. So we'll just have to see whose way the ball is going tonight.
So the Clippers win the tip. Here's Mann. Utah with the rebound. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Now here's Clarkson. George outside. Pass to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Denied by Leonard. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
What a powerhouse move from Kawhi, getting right to the rim.
Here's George. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Markkanen for 3. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Leonard. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Leonard's got 6 points.
Kawhi just so ripped. Exceptional at powering through the contact.
George against Harden. The floater and the finish by George.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And Harden with the slam.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. You know, Grant, what's interesting about the Clippers, they play solid defense, even though they're not overly disruptive.
Well, B.A., think about this. So many veterans, they know how to position themselves. They know where the help is coming from, too. And, of course, they know when to pick their spots.
If Leonard doesn't like his options to score the ball offensively first, he'll play with the ball a little bit.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Collins against Zubac with the fadeaway. Collins, no good.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense. Paul George dunk contest, he's maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's George. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Clarkson outside. Leonard against Markkanen. Clarkson for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
Here's Zubac. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Clarkson outside.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Kicks it out to Collins. Takes the three.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Here's George. And yep, it's good. George has got his second basket of the game.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
George against Harden. Here's Markkanen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, we're early in the season, but some teams are really struggling. Brent, is it too early to hit the panic button?
Well, for most teams, absolutely. You got to let your guys gel and figure out their role. Building teams takes time. But, B.A., there are a few teams that might want to hammer that panic button.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And Graham, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In 2 areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
Markkanen hits them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Zubac. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Now here's Clarkson. Collins a screen. Now here's Clarkson. The D's right on him. 5 to shoot. George with it. He's picked up by Zubac. And Collins with the slam.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Here's Mann. 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Utah. 4-point game. The three. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. The Clippers have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And that's the high motor, the long strides we're always talking about with Leonard. Killing it in transition.
Utah with the ball. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
The last game between these teams was so close, but ultimately their bench put them over the top.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from that second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points that they got off the bench.
Now here's Leonard. Give him 8 points now. Man, it's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Clarkson. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Up top, Collins. From the high post. Drained it for 2 points.
Collins showing now he's got a little bit of touch from that range.
George passes to Leonard. And a nice finish on the layup. Leonard's got 10 points.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Markkanen. This one for 3. Drops in the 3. Give him 8 points now.
Now, it's not a secret that Markkanen can stroke it from long distance, and that ability is going to help open up the floor for his teammates.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The Jazz have got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. And the Jazz call time here. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
The Jazz Breakers dance group.
Right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. The Jazz second. In the third spot, Los Angeles.
Both of these teams have been so physical. 2 of the best rebounding the ball over the last 10 games.
Now George to the left wing. Here's Fontecchio. Clarkson for 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by George. And the basket is good. Leonard's got 14.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Now here's George. Pass to Clarkson. It's rebounded by George.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Counted from distance. He's got 7.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
George with it. Here's Fontecchio. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's George into the lane. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And now it's an 11-point Clipper lead. Utah's gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Fontecchio. George feels it out a bit. Clarkson outside. Had the space there, but it's offline. Here's George. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. They'll pin that one on John Collins. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They are just feasting on fast break chances.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
That's good from George. When you think about Paul George, still regarded as an elite two-way player, Brent.
Yeah, you get that dynamic play on the offensive end where he's capable of 35 points any given night, but defensively shutting down a team's perimeter all-star, that is rarefied air for a star player in this league.
And Utah calls time here. Tice is checked in for Paul George. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Clippers. Already they're on the outside looking in. 9th place in the conference. And checking out Utah, 3.5 games behind. The Jazz have gone 7 of 16 so far. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Outside Horton Tucker. Collins passes to Horton Tucker. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Here's Westbrook. He had 9 points in his last time out. Fires from the line. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Westbrook. And the Clippers lead by 14. Westbrook comes with a double. Horton Tucker with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Pass to Sexton. Outside Horton Tucker. Down low. Here's Kessler. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
There's Tice with a three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Fontecchio. He's scoreless. Lets it fly. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Now here's Horton Tucker. Pounded by Westbrook. Wide open look. And Tucker pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Powell outside. Baseline try. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
For three, Sexton. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Utah has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. To the paint. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
And finished off by Tice.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's Powell, and he drives in, and Powell with the stuff.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that
spot. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard with the ball, picked up by Collins. And Kawhi Leonard hits from deep. Leonard's got 19 points.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Out to the wing. Here's Fontecchio. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for LA, Norman Powell. At the line for 2.
That one falls for Powell.
Now Norman Powell settling in and understanding more and more of who he is at the professional level. He's a scorer, and he can shoot the 3 at a high clip.
Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Abaji comes in for Fontecchio. Brown, he's checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Kawhi Leonard. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Sexton. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. Going inside. And the shot's good. Sexton's got his second bucket on the night.
Sexton covered tight. Didn't matter. Scores.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. It's good.
That right there, that's what their goal is. Get high-quality looks.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. Brown against Markkanen. To the inside, Kessler, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The more and more you play with your teammates, the more you're aware of where they are. And Lauri Markkanen does a great job there.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Back to the game after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Colin Sexton out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Abaji in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Outside Horton-Tucker, 6 to shoot. Offline with a 3.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Here's George, rebounded by the Jazz. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's Horton Tucker following the score by the Clippers. That's tipped. In transition, here come the Clippers. And finished off by Westbrook.
Like rocket fuel there, so explosive. Westbrook's a one-man wrecking crew.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Right side, Horton Tucker tries to keep it alive. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Here's Horton Tucker. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. It's Powell on the wing. Check by Sexton. Powell, it's good. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation, and that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Count that one. Kessler's got his third basket on the night right there.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the LA Clippers. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Sexton. Puts up a 3. Paul George pulls it in. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Just cutting right there to the spot he wanted to get to. Paul George being very aggressive on that play.
For Utah, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Horton Tucker, the pass to Markkanen. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Horton Tucker. Clock at 6. Down low. Kessler. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And it's Powell off the drive. That one rolls around and rims out. The Jazz have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Abaji. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. And he gets that one. George has got 16 points now.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And Markkanen with the stuff.
When you're a 7-footer like Markkanen, do you really have to jump to flush it? Just enough.
And slam dunk by Tucker.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
For the Jazz, Clarkson comes in for Abaji. And it's George in for Horton Tucker. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Tice is checked in. The Clippers call timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
in for Tice, and it's James Harden in for Powell. Here's Clarkson, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
The Clippers have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Here's Harden. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as
I mean, just thin L's, man. Wow.
And make it happen.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And so it's Utah with it. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Kicks it out to Clarkson. George outside. Markkanen outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Tucker, no good. Utah has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Clarkson passes to George. Back to Clarkson. Poke loose. George with a steal. Tucker inside. George defending. And Tucker gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 14.
A little contact is not going to do enough against a guy like P.J. Tucker.
And here's Clarkson. He's got 11. Pass to George. Outside Sexton. The Jazz again can't hit.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
What a make. The beard, never afraid of contact.
Utah's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. George against Westbrook. George, no good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for James Harden.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
He's off on the first. Fontecchio's checked in for Utah. No good on the second free throw.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Here's Zubats. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 16.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Markkanen. Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. Mann comes in for Russell Westbrook. The Jazz have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Collins outside. Back to Clarkson. Fires the 3. Paul George pulls it in. George has got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
I've just seen these massive leaps from Paul George throughout his career, particularly as a playmaker.
And the Jazz with possession here. They trail by 18. Pass to Kessler. Here's Fontecchio. Give him 8 points now. George outside. Lets it go from deep. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Leonard on the wing. Shoots over Collins. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Jazz have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. George outside. From the stripe. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist by George. Collins has got 8.
That's the guy you want with the ball inside, as Collins' ability to rise up will produce some points.
Leonard. The rebound by the Jazz. Those 2014 NBA Finals featured tons of Hall of Famers. Tim Duncan, LeBron, D. Wade.
And maybe the guy who was unintroduced but now introduced as one in Kawhi Leonard. Man, he just stole the show, winning the series MVP. Did an unreal job on LeBron defensively. Shot 58% from 3. What an all-time two-way performance, PA.
And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. Leonard, good. Leonard's got 21.
And Leonard, a 3-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
Utah shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Collins outside from behind the arc. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Harden, good. He's got 10.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
Utah shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Pass to Clarkson. Unloads. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Leonard on the take. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Clarkson. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. There's the 3. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
A strong start. And if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Inside. Harden drawing the double team. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to George. Fires from deep. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Utah with the ball. 19-point game. George passes to Clarkson. To the middle. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
It's your Utah Jazz. Make some noise and get out of your seats for your Utah Jazz dancers.
The Jazz making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Westbrook's checked in. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound, Utah. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, with PG and Kawhi, the Clippers feel they have the talent to win it all. George said, quote, both of us internally had a promise to bring a championship here. This core has been here for years now, and when you look at the teams that win and are very successful, it's the teams that have been together, gel and connect. Brian?
Yeah, that's the right philosophy there. All about health. Thanks, Allie. George outside. Collins with a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Fontecchio. Takes a 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight. 1:35 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Westbrook. And the layup falls. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Westbrook right now amped up, his volume at 11, physical enough to shake off the contact and send it home.
Now here's George. He's got 5. Clarkson outside. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Pass to man. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now here's George. Markkanen right side. Kicks it to George. Here's Fontecchio. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. It's been all Clippers. Lets it go from the wing. That's good on the jumper. Man's got 10 points in the game.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Markkanen, and again it's Utah.
And nice work by Clarkson, picking up the wide open guy. He scans the floor and sees the opportunity.
Harden fires away from outside, and Fontecchio pulls it down. Pass to Collins, over Zubac, offline with a baseline jumper. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys, alongside Ty Lue. And, Coach, what's the focal point for this team as you approach the second half?
Just playing hard, first of all, and then playing with pace offensively. I think they're doing a good job of getting to the basket. And then defensively, there's going to be some time to work things out, but they've been pretty good.
Pace so critical to your team's success this year. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hi, everybody. Kawhi Leonard displaying excellence yet again. The board man has been on fire.
And so far, this game has been all about the claw. He's been assertive while still staying under control. He's getting any and every shot he wants.
When he's in rhythm, you got to run 2 at him. Otherwise, barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert.
Now taking a closer look at the first half, how about the performance from these two guys?
The back and forth between these two have been fantastic. They're both leaders. You can see how much pride's on the line. They're bringing out the best in each other.
Kind of like how you bring out the best in me and Kenny. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Utah shooting is around 55% so far. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Filling out the wings, it's Mann and George. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Harden in at the 1. Now here's Markkanen. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Defensive
Like that as Lauri works through the contact and still lets it go.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1, Lauri Markkanen.
That's good for Markkanen.
7 feet, really good at shooting the basketball. A decent handle. Lauri Markkanen starts to tinker on that unicorn category.
Now here's Leonard. Count it. Leonard's got 25 points.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Here's Clarkson. Inside. Here's Markkanen. Oh, look at the fin with the finish. Lauri Markkanen.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Gotta learn your lesson.
Zubac. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Assisted by
Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
And remember, James Harden is usually a front runner in the league in assists. He has great vision.
They get so much effort and energy from Zubac, especially on the glass, Brent.
Well, he's the kind of guy, BA, I don't think any other opponent wants to face on a given night. A relentless big man that's physical, that plays around the rim, that doesn't mind contact. This guy's willing to sacrifice his body every minute he's on the floor. Oh, man, we know Collins has hops. We should put him in the dunk contest with that one.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And the dunk by Leonard.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now Clarkson. Give him 20. Down low. Here's Collins. Drops in the layup for 2. Collins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. 3-pointer Harden. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Clarkson outside. Pass to George. He shoots it. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 7 tonight.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Utah with the ball. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Count it.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. And the dunk by Leonard.
Kawhi like a robot out there just shrugging off the contact. Beep, boop, pop, pop.
The Jazz have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. George outside. Pass to Markkanen. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Markkanen's got 19 points. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And the dunk by Leonard.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
For Utah, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. George with it. He's got 5. And the layup is good off the glass. George has got 7.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
And the shot goes.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
For Utah, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. And Utah calls time here.
Here they come. Your Utah Jazz Dancers.
Well, when we talk about small forwards, these are the premier passers over the past 10 games. 5th best, Paul George.
The selfless attitude of this group of wings is a breath of fresh air. I mean, they're all about doing what's best for the team.
We've seen a lot of 3 men be great scorers over the past couple years, but these guys fit right in the category of being some of the best passers, almost point guard-like skills. Crisp ball movement is never an issue with any of them on the floor.
Markkanen from long range. It's rebounded by George. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
George passes to Clarkson. Stolen by Harden. They're running. The finish. And Harden with the slam.
And we've seen Harden improve on defense over the years, turning it into offense like there.
The Jazz have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. To the paint. Here's Clarkson. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Clarkson's got 22 points.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And that one's good, man.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
George for 3. It's rebounded by George. George has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Harden. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Pass to Collins. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Leonard on the take, and he makes it on the layup. Leonard's got 12 points in just the second half.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's George. He's got 7. It's Markkanen on the wing. To the inside. And Collins with the slam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. George. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Harden against George. Here's Markkanen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Well, Markkanen putting his size to use there. The defense has nothing to do but to foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And the Clippers call time here. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Get loud once again for him.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Leonard attacking.
And don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. George against Westbrook. Now here's George. Defense is right there. Markkanen outside from the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them.
And Markkanen showing all 7 foot of himself there.
And we have to take another look at that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Kessler, he's checked in for Utah.
Number 24, Walker Kessler.
Leonard for three. Kessler with a rebound.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And the Clippers miss again. And for Utah, they're shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Pass to George. Collins with it. He's guarded by Zubac. Collins passes to George. 6 on the shot clock. Rejected by George.
Always been a tight defender. George not slowing down with age.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Clippers. And there's Leonard on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The Jazz shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Clarkson for 3. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Well, a lot of ways that Clarkson can beat you. Most of the time it's off the dribble, but when he's shooting the ball well, he's a dangerous offensive player.
George outside to the middle. Tipped. And it's the Clippers on the break. And the dunk by Leonard.
Stellar anticipation by Leonard to create the fast break opportunity. That's why he's a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
Now here's George. 7 points in the game. Pass to Clarkson. Shoots over Harden. And it's Clarkson missing.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Setting each other up beautifully, I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
George against Westbrook. George passes to Collins. Clarkson outside. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Clarkson's got 28.
That's a much better looking shot with the mechanics there. Good release point. Nice soft float on that jump.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Colin Sexton's checked in for Fontecchio. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Tucker's checked in for Zubac.
One shot.
You know, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
And it's Clarkson missing. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Tucker. Off target with the 3. Utah's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. The 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Clarkson. Rejected by George. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Abaji's checked in for Utah. Gordon Tucker comes in for George. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Highland comes in for Harden. Clippers on D. Sexton up top. He's guarded by Highland. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Agility coming into play there as Collins moves so well and so quickly in those pick and roll sets.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Now here's Sexton. Pass to Agbaji, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Horton Tucker. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Horton Tucker's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Leonard's shot's good.
And Kawhi Leonard will gladly take that look.
So it's Utah now. Outside Horton Tucker. Pass to Kessler. Here's Agbaji. And here's Collins. Leonard defending. Collins passes to Agbaji. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Westbrook. Again, the Clippers score.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
And for Utah, they're shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. Sexton passes to Collins. Here's Horton Tucker. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in the game. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. And the Jazz with possession. Here's Agbaji. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Now here's Horton Tucker. Leonard defending.
Wow, the Claw doing what he does best, using that length on the defensive end. Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Here's Sexton. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And they're on the run. Highland's got space. The rebound by the Jazz. Now here's Horton Tucker. Here's Sexton. The Jazz again can't hit. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlight for Los Angeles. Oh, how about that? He set a new career high in points scored in this one. We'll be right back after this word. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
You got to make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? If they're going to try to help and tag, you got to make the right play, finish, or make the right pass, all right?
Well, you got to like what Ty Lue is saying, telling his guys to take what they see.
Yeah, just keep it simple. Don't rush anything. Very solid advice.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Lauri Markkanen out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Taylor Horton Tucker. And it's Agbaji in at small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's Horton Tucker with a 9-footer. And he can't get that one.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Buries it from 3.
Yeah, Norman Powell just has that little burst that gives him the room enough to get a shot off like that.
Horton Tucker with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Markkanen from long range. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
And you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And the basket by Westbrook.
And Russell doing a great job just reading the floor that time and knocks down a mid-range jumper.
Here's Horton Tucker. Misses off the right iron.
And that's as good a look as he's going to get. You just got to shake that one off and keep it moving.
There's Tice with a 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Sexton passes to Horton Tucker. Outside for Sexton. And there are some new league rules, Brent, to prevent those free-spending teams from severely outspending others.
Yeah, it's kind of like helping them help themselves in some ways, BA. There are teams that are way over the cap that can still keep the stars that they've got, but it'll be harder to acquire new players, free agents to sign the max deals and add them to your team if you've already spent. So it's getting a little bit more spendy for those that already spent. That just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Highland. Kept alive. Here's Tice. Good D by Kessler.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Sexton looking around. Now Horton Tucker. Back to Sexton. Kessler a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Willingness to share the ball. Sexton can score and is hungry to do so. You got to keep your teammates happy.
Lets it go. Off the left rim and out. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here he goes. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Highland. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Sexton, that's good.
Well, Sexton feeling it right now, being assertive and getting to the spots on the floor that he wants to operate.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Get on, man. On the court is your high squad.
Change here. Fontecchio's checked in. Coffee, he's checked in for the Clippers. And it's Westbrook with the ball for Los Angeles. Lets it fly. And the Clippers miss again. The Jazz have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Markkanen from long range. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pow, it's good.
Westbrook quick to find the open man that time.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside Horton Tucker. Pass to Sexton from downtown. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. The 17-footer. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Outside Horton Tucker. And a miss there on the triple.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Sexton over Highland. And another miss by Utah. Sexton against Tucker. Misses the three.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Pass to Fontecchio. They set the pick. Outside Sexton. Let's go with a three. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Now here's Sexton. Here's Fontecchio. Drains the triple.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Here's Coffey. Here's Highland. Up and in on the layup.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Sexton. Launches it. And again, it's Utah with a three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Here's Westbrook. Kessler with a rebound. Utah has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the 4th. Shoots from the baseline. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Sexton with the ball on a string with a beautiful sequence.
Well, the Clippers' shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Now here's Markkanen. No good on the triple. Tucker against Sexton. Tucker, no good.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Horton Tucker. Oh, a two-handed power slam!
Colin Sexton forced into the role in Cleveland with tons of minutes, but also having to orchestrate the offense for a very young team.
You know, talking about Bones Highland, he's a player who helps provide a jolt to this team.
Bones is the kind of guy who lives on the edge a little bit, and you just got to be careful that he doesn't go overboard. He does so many things. He does them so quickly. He's just got to slow down at times to make the best play possible.
John Collins checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Sexton. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubats, he's checked in for Tucker. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Coffey. George, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Harden in for Westbrook. Here's Markkanen. 2 points. That one goes. Markkanen's got 16 points here in the second half.
And this is exactly why people still believe Markkanen has some untapped potential. He can be a dominant scorer.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Here's Horton Tucker following the score by the Clippers. Pass to Collins. Markkanen outside. Fires for three. Gets the three to fall. Markkanen's got 31 points.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Leonard. And Fontecchio pulls it down. Fontecchio's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Clarkson. Collins with a screen on Leonard. Clarkson passes to Collins. And again, it's Utah.
Trying to realize what to do in the screen and roll situation. Clarkson connecting with a teammate.
And Zubats with the basket on the assist by Highland.
Bones Highland.
Challenging stretch here for Utah. Horton Tucker with it. Collins passes to Horton Tucker. Markkanen with it. The three is up. Paul George pulls it in. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Horton Tucker. Leonard, good.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
The Jazz on offense. And here's Horton Tucker. Collins with a screen on Highland. On the wing, Clarkson. The three. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Harden. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 7 assists in the game.
A consistent and standout scorer. It's really no surprise to see Harden making a big impact out there.
There's a screen. Markkanen outside. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Zubats. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Harden the open look. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And Utah calls time here.
Once again, everyone, the Utah Jazz breaker dance group.
Now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Pass to Horton Tucker to halt the run. Hits the trifecta.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Westbrook, that's good.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
And for Utah, they're shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. And here's Markkanen. Here's Clarkson, checked by Tucker. Clarkson passes to Horton Tucker. No good on the three. And it's Powell with the ball for Los Angeles. From the wing, and the basket by Highland. Highland's got 6 in the quarter.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Fontecchio, and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. George, he's checked in for Utah.
Number 3, Keontae George.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Highland. That one rolls around and rims out.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's George. Markkanen outside. Shoots from the elbow. Jump shot is good that time. Markkanen's got 33.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Clippers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kawhi Leonard.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Now here's Clarkson. It's stolen by Highland. Here's Tice. And finished off by Tice.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Markkanen with a screen on Westbrook. George passes to Markkanen, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Norman Powell.
And this is why coaching staffs continue to ask Markkanen to play aggressive. Good things happen.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tice. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. And so it's Utah with it. Puts it up from 12. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Here's Fontecchio. Pass to Clarkson. Now here's Markkanen. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, Kawhi, you had it going inside and out. It seemed like you were getting wherever you wanted on the court. Did it feel that way?
It's moving well. Overall, the team played well. They got me in my spots. They made shots, open the floor for me.
Always humble. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching as New Balance presents our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.